Look at her. Okay. This moment, Alyssa Edwards. Now, this was a viral moment. You guys were backstage on, I think, the Christmas tour, is that right?
Yes.
And were you, to set it up, were you guys doing like a pretend pageant, or what was going on?
Okay, well, pretty much every night that Alyssa's on tour, it's a pretend pageant. It's always like, who's in the top 5, who looks prettiest, whatever. Like, so there's, before, during, and after the show, everyone is like trying to earn that top spot. And so I think in this scenario, I had like just come out of the shower. I saw the girls were doing Q&A.
Right, they were pageanting.
And I was feeling left out. So I was like, I gotta get in here somehow. And it just led to me reading Alyssa.
Right, because I
down.
think Brooklyn Heights said, if you have to lose one of your senses, which would it be? And the zinger from the back of the room was?
Well, I know her well, so I know she's lost her taste. Yes.
And the reaction on her face was just iconic. It seems like you guys must have had a blast on that tour.
It's so crazy because like being a fan of like all these girls and working with them, I just like, she's, for whatever reason, she's so kind and like open, and just right away I clicked with her like the second we shared a dressing room. And every single show we did together, I was like, can I do your makeup sometime? And she was like, no, like no, immediately. So for days, every day I painted a little lighter and a little lighter. I was like, what about now, Alyssa? What about now? So she let me do her eyes one day.
Really? Is that available on social media for us to take a look at some point?
I don't even know. I think I just took the picture and then I was like, kept it for myself.
Right, to know that it happened.
Yeah. But
Wow.
Alyssa Edwards only uses luxury products. So there was a few things that I pulled out and she's like, no, honey, that's not going on here.
You were like, okay, what's this cream? La Mer? I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Splat, splat, splat. Look at her. Trinity the Tuck.
Trinity the Tuck. What an amazing woman.
Another of your tour mates.
Yes, I had such a good time with Trinity. You know, she's been on the road, so afterwards when some of us like want to go around and look and sightsee, she's like, I'm going to bed. I'm going to my bunk. I've seen it already. But she is probably one of the most prepared queens that you could ever tour with, because she had a sewing machine with her.
Wow.
Yes, and so she was like whipping up costumes for, I think, Peppermint. Kylie had a reveal tear and she whipped it right back together. So you want to tour with Trinity, because if anything happens, she can save you. She's a drag wizard.
What's bus conversation with Trinity the Tuck?
But what do we even talk about? I don't know. I feel like we're both just kind of unhinged sometimes and we just like blabber about nothing.
Right. I mean, like, I like to imagine Trinity watching old Miss Continentals, looking at pageant stuff, like having strong opinions.
When that is very that. We were on a tour. It was Trinity, Brooklyn, Alyssa. We were just watching old Continental videos on the TV, and they're like telling us all the behind the scenes of everything that's happening.
Fun.
So that's really, really good.
I mean, that's a delight to be able to sit with those girls and hear some Continental style tales.
Okay, when I'm touring, it doesn't matter if they're a Rue girl or not. I'm always like kind of looking at how girls are getting ready, because I feel like you can learn from anyone. But she's one that I'm always watching her techniques and everything, and she really is the tuck. Like I was there, she was showing Jasmine Kennedy how to tuck it, and it was incredible.
Wow.
Like the detail.
The pussy is tight.
Yes, it is tight,
I mean, because
tight.
that is a French cut bikini and no problem, honey. Wow.
So that's maybe my dream, is for Trinity to tuck me.